Oh, shit. All right. Well, welcome. I want to start off by apologizing for missing the stream last night. In all honesty, I got a bit ripped and I passed out. Yeah, full stop, passed out. Just just having fun with my partner, and wound up falling asleep. But let me make streaming now, and going to be streaming again tonight. Gonna be doing more Pacific Drive tonight, but for now we're playing Amnesia. So let's jump right into it. Yeah. Play. Welcome to Amnesia The Dark Descent. What follows is a couple of quick messages, how to get the best possible experience. Should not be played to win. Focus on immersing yourself in the game's world and story. Do not worry about when and how to save during gameplay. The game will take care of that for you. When you want to leave the game, just choose save and exit. You can then use continue to return to where you left off next time you start up the game. World of Amnesia is a dangerous place and you are extremely vulnerable. Do not try to fight the enemies encountered. Instead, use your wits, hide, or even run if necessary. Interplay between light and dark is very important to the game, and because of this, it is vital to set up the gamma correctly. Use the slider control below to do so. Adjust it until a square at the right is barely visible. Also, make sure to play in a dark room and wear headphones for the best effect. I'm doing one of those things. And that's fine where it's at. That is all. Hope you enjoy immersing yourself in the world of Amnesia. Frictional games. Oh, thanks for the suggestions. Box. There we go. Create. Select. Let's go to options, subtitles, hints, death hints, crosshair. Oh, excuse me. Commentary. Graphics. Put on the VSync because of the monitor that I'm using. Input, sound. Okay. Start. Yeah, I've never played before, so we'll just do normal. Yes, start a new game. Well, I might have played this one a little bit, but I definitely didn't finish it. I definitely haven't played the rest of the series. And this is the start of the rest of the series. I'm going to be playing through all 4 games.
Don't forget, some things mustn't be forgotten. The shadow hunting me. I must hurry. My name is Daniel. I live in London at Mayfair. What have I done? This is crazy. Don't forget. Don't forget. I must stop him. Focus. My name is... I am Daniel. radio.
Somebody's losing his mind. That was a weird way to get up. Ooh, that's... Yeah, I think I'm just going to turn those off. Those might be the problem. Okay, that's better. Memento has been added. Notes. No notes. Memento. Follow the liquid trail and find its source. Okay. Diaries? No diaries. So, we'll save and exit, because it told us to. And we'll come back in. Well, that's fun. Yeah, we'll exit, then we'll load back up. Alright. Select. Continue. Yes. Oh yeah. That's a lot better. Alright, so we gotta follow the liquid. It ends here. Oh, there's more. Whoa. That was weird. Did I stumble? Alright. Tinderbox. Cool. Neat. Another tinderbox. Very neat. Use light candles and other light sources in the environment. Tab. Tinderboxes is 2. Okay. Still plenty of light. Shouldn't need to use them. It just collapsed? The hell was that all about? Some attack me? I'm gonna need the light to go through there. darkness, your sanity will slowly drain. Turn on lights in the environment using tinderboxes or search for other sources of light. Okay. Alrighty. Stay out of the dark. Got it. That's simple enough. Keep following the pink trail. Old contracts. Okay. Door slammed shut between him and he knew behind him, and he knew he would never again see the old tailor at Berkeley Square. Another lone soul in London seemed appropriate somehow. London, eh? Yeah. Pick that up. Wish I could pick that up. Witness unsettling events. We increased by complete puzzles, making progress. Okay. Yeah. Oh, I can't break this. Well, I got 2 more tinderboxes. That's good. I witnessed some worms. That wasn't good. Alright, so I can't go any further that way. Guess we go this way. Picked up the lantern. Filled with oil, it can be turned on by pressing F or selecting in the inventory. Okay, cool. It has oil. Seems to be zooming in on it. Oh, that's dark. What is going on? Tinderbox. Trying to clean up the mess. Didn't work. Okay, so true my eyes to this.
19th of August, 1839. I wish I could ask how much you remember. I don't know if there will be anything left after I consume this drink. Don't be afraid, Daniel. I can't tell you why, but know this. I choose to forget. Try to find comfort and strength in that fact. There is a purpose. You are my final effort to put things right. God willing, the name Alexander of Brandenburg still invokes bitter anger in you. If not, this will sound horrible. Go to the inner sanctum, find Alexander, and kill him. His body is old and weak, and yours, young and strong. He will be no match for you. One last thing. A shadow is following you. It's a living nightmare, breaking down reality. I have tried everything, and there is no way to fight back. You need to escape it as long as you can. Redeem us both, Daniel. Descend into the darkness where Alexander waits and murder him. Your former self, Daniel.
That's always fun. Getting notes from yourself. Ooh, oil. Yeah. Anything else in here? Broken vials. Ooh, lever. Am I standing in his way? There we go. Cockroaches. Entrance open. Progress has been made. He fell to the kitchen floor. Oh, missed it. I think we can put that away for now.
Alexander, is it inside the castle?
In a manner of speaking. Come, bring the lamp. You've been to the refinery, have you not?
I don't believe I have. Is it connected to the... what did you call it?
The inner sanctum. My most precious chamber, Daniel. And it lies well beyond the refinery. In fact, it lies beneath the very stone of Brandenburg.
Okay, so I think I gotta go that way. Is the door locked? Nope. It is tough and pliant. To be torn. It can't be torn by hands or tools. So it needs something else. Okay. So I guess my goal for this area is to find a way through that. Got it.
No! Get away from me!
Well, I pulled my head this way. Oh. Fragrant taste of rose lingered in his mouth. Turkish delights, he thought, just like the ones the consulate in Constantinople. Huh. So there's something back there. Something big. Something angry.
It's cold. It's so cold.
no.
There should be more coop rats. Let me see. And one part aqua force.
Huh. Early alchemy experiment. This is my third attempt to produce artificial vitae. The former compounds lack the potency I need, but I sense I'm close. Calamine and orpiment are a given, and the cuprite binds them well. This time I will attempt aqua regia instead of aqua fortis, and hope it will produce a more even solution. The experiment was unsuccessful. The solution is highly acidic and proves impractical to put to any use except as a detergent. Organic tissues react especially violently to the solution and should be handled with the greatest care. I might be able to use the recipe, but I'm losing hope that I will find an alchemic solution to my predicament. So I need calamine, orpiment, cuprite, and aqua regia. Chemistry pot. Oh, do I have to put the oil in the lantern? Okay. I get it now. That's a tinderbox. More oil. Lack of a chimney to properly vent the fumes from my most recent experiments taken its toll on many of my less stable ingredients in storage. Some seem unaffected, but many are stained by the fumes and will be difficult to salvage. I shall do what I can to move them to the wine cellar. So I gotta go to the wine cellar. More difficult and different chemicals needed to continue. Is that the wine cellar? I think that's where I'm at. Is it labeled at all? No, I think I need to go to the wine cellar and find the chemicals. Yeah. Okay. I can sprint. Cool. So now I need to go to the wine cellar. Other children cheered him on, his name voiced in a steadily rising pace, urging him to do it. Am I really doing this? The young boy thought and struck his victim with a rock. Damn, Daniel. Wine cellar. Locked. Okay, so I need to find the key. Let's check up here, like we were trying to earlier, before we got distracted by things. Oh, can I? Won't budge. I might need something to pry those off. This place is really Ooh, archives. Tinderbox. Alright, so I need something to pry that open. Archives is there. Ugh. This is where it came from. Old archives. Yeah, that's where it came from. Yep, because then I turn that way. Oil and tinderbox. Very nice. Cockroaches. Less nice. Okay. Can't go out that way. Archives it is then. Traveling to Dover meant going through Canterbury. He made sure to pay a visit to avoid the sense of guilt connected with neglect of family. Oh, okay. Rare books.
16th of May, 1839. The unflinching African sun has continued to plague our expedition, making it impossible to dig until dusk. How Professor Herbert managed to find the location in these vast plains of nothingness remains a mystery to me. When I asked him about the tomb again, he told me about the legend of Tin Hanan, the mother of us all. An interesting story in its own right, but I can't help feeling there's more. Later that evening, we uncovered a passage beneath the dunes leading to a sand-covered stone structure. The professor was confident it was the tomb we sought and ordered the others to clear the way late into the dark, cold night. Tomorrow, I shall lead the men into the ancient structure, hoping to reach the burial chamber. No matter what the professor is keeping from me, the dig should yield something interesting to take back to London and the British Museum.
And they always do, but they also usually, in these kinds of things, tend to bite you in the butt. Nothing. That's fun. That looks. Ooh, it's dark in here. Dinner box. Ooh, note. Wilhelm's contract. I hereby offer my full attention and services to Alexander, Baron of Brettenburg. This contract will reign for a total of 3 years, when my freedom shall return to me. In addition, Alexander, Baron of Brettenburg, is to recommend my services at the Prussian royal court and within the sanctum of the Order of the Black Eagle. May no man break this seal. Wilhelm, House of Garrick. Turn that on. Shirts. Ooh, note.
17th of May, 1839. My hands tremble as I write. I feel a need to document my tribulation, for I fear that my memory will fail me if I linger. Today, I took some men and ventured into the dark, ancient passage we uncovered. Our torches burned faintly in the murky air as we slowly made our way underground. The men were superstitious and fearful. They argued loudly, and I felt their strange language getting to me. I mustered my strength and yelled at them to continue down the slopes and broken steps. The crudely carved passage confused me. It looked much older than the 4th century structure we had expected. The twisting path emerged into a great antechamber.
Dug too deep.
The walls were lined with statues unlike any I'd ever seen. Despite their unearthly quality, I felt a strange familiarity toward them, which haunts me still. At the far end of the chamber, a great slab of stone sealed off whatever lay ahead. I gave the order to raise it, and as I pushed through the narrow space, the heavy stone suddenly dropped, sealing me inside. I was trapped.
Oh, that's fun. This guy's lived a life. Ooh, thank you. Gotta be a passage behind one of these. I mean, if there's not, I'm just making a mess. Point, I think I'm just making a mess. Yep. Oh. Well, that was just... I didn't do that. Old tomes. Oil, sweet. Tinderbox, double sweet. Okay. Tinderboxes. Oh, police free. Won't open. Oh, sweet. Oh, wonder what happened there. Oh, hello. Cockroaches everywhere, man. Oh, hello. I mean, it looks like a map. Yeah, it's just a bunch of rolled up papers. Floor plans. Okay. Ooh, chest. Tinderbox. 2 tinderboxes.
Much of the castle is old and hasn't been tended to for centuries. When the shadow arrives, it won't take long until things start falling apart.
We're just buying time anyway. Let's do what we can.
There isn't much to be done about the wars. We should reinforce weak structures. The ground will tremble and there's a risk everything will cave in on us, especially downstairs. Here, and there. Let's get the servants working on it.
Seems like he was trying to Kingdom of Prussia, Central Prussia. Seems like the dude was trying to protect things. I don't know.
May 1839. After pounding the unforgiving stone wall for what seemed like an eternity, I realized it was hopeless. I was trapped. I fell to the ground, gasping for air, trying to focus. That's when I saw a faint blue shimmer. My weakened body was heavy to carry, but I managed to push myself toward the enchanting light.
Okay, let's move to the light.
It was waiting for me. Enclosed in dark nothingness, I felt myself drawn to the mystic light. I reached out, closing it in my hands. The faint glow escaped my fingers and began to spark brightly and spirit me away, unlocking alien memories of spiraling towers, endless deserts, and impossible geometry.
Well, that's why you
The next thing I can remember is the grating sound of stone being lifted, the voices of the Arabs pulling me to safety, and grasped firmly in my hands was the broken pieces of a most peculiar relic.
So, trapped in desert, temple, touches weird light, sees non-Euclidean geometry. That's fun. He's gone crazy. Where do I go? Now I can't go that way? Notes. Okay, diaries. Mementos. Okay. So I gotta find a new way out. So how do I break you? Oh, I can pick up a rock. Regain some sanity. There we go. Ooh, another memory.
You have to be swift when you activate the first one. You hear that? If it stops, you'll have to start over.
Isn't all this a bit excessive?
You can never be too careful, Daniel.
I mean, I think you can, but shaft and faint light are coming. There must be a way in. Well, it's not removing any of the books. Oh, okay. There's two. Three. Making sure that's it. Okay, so grab. There we go. Sweet. Progress has been made. Key. Boy. That was spooky. What do we got here? Regarding closing of the wine cellar, Wilhelm and his fools have endangered my research long enough with their absent-minded handling of the human vessels. The sheriff is keeping a watchful eye on the forest and is killing my trusty servants. It's just a matter of time until they follow the trail to Brennenburg. We need to lock Wilhelm and his men up to avoid further investigation from the public. The wine cellar will hold off until the matter has been handled. Either the king's men leave or they will starve. Whatever comes first, they can rot for all I care. Maybe I will feed them some wine. It would, in a sense, solve both of my problems. There's too much wine? Alright, so down to the wine cellar. Oh, I gotta find another way out of here. Right. Can I unlock this door? Oh, it already is. Okay. Won't budge. Right, then this way it is. Oh. Oh boy. Oh! Is that my sanity being low? Dude just came out of nowhere. Alright, so here we go. Back to the entrance hall. Whew. The sand gave way to his tired body as he fell on from his camel's back. He felt the wind. Oh, I need to start reading this faster. Ow! What hurt? Sealed archives. Wine cellar. Nope, that's goop. Oh, more goop. Wine cellar is down here. Yes. Okie dokie. Stone slab looked like a safety measure. It wasn't meant to be moved ever again. Jeez.
Where did the Baron go?
Who cares? He left us enough wine to last us a lifetime. Or at least until tomorrow.
Yeah. Only have one tinderbox. Oh boy.
wrong. Oh, so wrong.
Oh. Beware, when standing in darkness, will slowly drain. Okay, I think we can turn the hints off. Alright. Tinderbox. Another tinderbox. Oh, I refilled. Okay. Where am I supposed to go? You go up there. That's just a wall. Huh. Ah, okay. So I gotta just knock this stuff out of the way. I can drag it out of the way. Then drag this one out of the way. And there we go. Physics. I made progress. Jeez. Oh, this must be where they were locked up.
What's happening? Oh, it feels like my chest is going to burst.
My God! Wilhelm, do something!
Accept it. We're not getting out of here.
How can you say that? Alexander, you piece of shit! Let us out!
Boy, that's brutal. Wilhelm's last words. My name is Wilhelm, House of Garrick. These are my final words, my confession and testament. 2 years ago, I was summoned to the Castle Brennenburg. As most of the aristocracy, I was curious about what the supposed Knight of the Order could want from me, and accepting the invitation. The Baron was friendly and offered me a proposition. It dawned on me that the nature of the contract was sordid, and the reason I was chosen because of the follies of my past and not the honors I've been rewarded with during my time as a soldier. I was to kidnap healthy humans upon his slightest whim, and do so without asking questions. In return, he would attest to my character at the royal court, advancing my position within noble society. I would like to claim that I struggled with my decision, but it came swiftly and I accepted wholeheartedly. Ever since that day, I brought men, women, and children to Brennenburg. I can't remember the numbers, but there were many, perhaps even 100, none of whom were ever seen or heard from again. Tonight the Baron invited me and my men down to the wine cellar to celebrate our work. I had my suspicions as we descended the stairs, but he insisted and joined us in a toast. The wine tasted fine, and my men drank without restraint. So begins the punishment for our sins. The Baron has locked us up and returned upstairs. Forgive me for what I've done. I was weak and fell into his diabolic ways. My men are screaming. Their skin has been pierced by their own tangled bones. I feel my insides revolt against their God-given nature. Blood has begun to pour from my eyes, and I can no longer... Oh, okay, so there's that. Alright, so I have Cuprite, Calamine... Calamine, I need the Orpiment. Right? Cuprite, Calamine, yep. Got 3 of the 4. Okay. So it was in the workshop. So these are the stairs. These go in here. Okay. There's the workshop. There's a tavern area. Haven't gone over here yet. Can't go in that one. Go in this one. Running low on oil. Laudanum. Nothing in here. Looks like it was just laudanum. I don't think I should have taken already, but you know. Oh, this was the other door. And my sanity. Back to normal. Alright. Back to the lab. Put that away as much as I don't want to. Cloth smelled of dirt, desert, and damp musk. The pieces lay scrambled on top. Too many of them, he thought, or perhaps too few. More. Ow. More goop. Being impossible to avoid, the commotion in the streets begged for his attention. As he opened the shutters, the French soldiers opened fire. Their voices were silenced in a haze of gun smoke. That's some intense shit. Right. Time to turn on the burners. Cool. Ah. Am I out of... I'm out of oil. Shit. Pot of acid. The stairs are broken. Stairs have collapsed. Find a way to climb back up. Yeah. Nope. Changed it here. Hello. Okay. Doesn't look like I can grab any of this stuff. Aha. There we go. Cool. I figured it out. Now let's go melt that acid. Sat down by the Caspa ball, gasping for air. Sweat poured from his forehead and onto the sand-veiled ground. So much goop. Ow. Remove the shadow's residue in the entrance hall. Refinery. During 3 days in Algiers, a sailboat was finally arranged to take him across the Mediterranean Sea to Gibraltar. Having reached British territory, just matter of reserving a cabin. Sailing for London.
It sure is dark in here.
Yes, and there's a good reason for it. But you can light the lamp now if you wish.
What's the reason for the darkness, that is?
Stay close. Be careful not to stray.
What's the reason? Why is it so dark?
Pay attention, Daniel. It's important that you keep going straight and make sure not to stray.
Okay. Some more lantern oil or tinder boxes would be nice. Oil. Not a lot. That's enough to get some of my sanity back. Laudanum.
22nd of June, 1839. It's been more than a month since my last entry. After the event inside the underground chamber in Algeria, Professor Herbert insisted I return to England. He said he didn't want to risk forfeiting the entire expedition lest I took a turn for the worse. An excessive decision, in retrospect. But I'm glad it turned out that way. I found my journal this morning in the haphazard collection of things brought home from Africa. Next to it lay the broken stone orb wrapped in cloth. I tried to assemble it, but couldn't. The pieces wouldn't fit together, as if they weren't from the same object. Could I have imagined it all? Was there ever a complete orb?
Interesting. From the other side. Nope.
25th of June, 1839. I feel the need to continue this journal, even though it was intended for my journey to Africa. This must be something very important. I just know it. I've taken it upon myself to piece the orb back together, but it's been more difficult than one might think.
Well,
The
non-including
pieces
objects
are
do that.
behaving strangely. They seem to change color, shape, and texture, but ever so slightly. Yesterday, I took careful measurements and notated any significant markings. Today, I confirmed my suspicions. They were changing. I was terrified and rushed off to see the finest geologist in London, Sir William Smith. I approached the subject with care, and we discussed how rocks change form. He told me about the nature of glass, how it eventually collapses on itself, like ice slowly melting over the course of centuries.
Huh.
Smith eased my mind a bit, but I can't escape the feeling that these shards have otherworldly properties.
Cow. Okay. From the other side. There goes my lamp. That's where I came from. Regain my sanity. Well, let's... Don't know if that helped. I'm going insane. Don't know where I'm supposed to go now. Get back to some light. Oh! But I was doing the right thing. Look at the pretty light, gain some sanity. Ooh. Full refill. Thank goodness. Alright, so this is over here. Okay. Something is stuck. Barrel's still too close? Aha! Sweet. Ow! Keeps growling at me the deeper I get. I don't like it. Cellar archive. Crashed through the surface. The dark Atlantic water smothered him as he struggled to make sense of the situation. Okay. Stay out of the water. Ow. Get up there. Ah, bitch. Suck my nut. Magnum. That's fun. Get up there. Keep out of the water. Yeah, I figured. Nope. Oh, it's time. Okay, so where is the switch for this one? Ah. Hollow needle. Strong surgical needle. Okay. Fuck yeah, made it. Something large brushed against his leg, and he felt himself being dragged along the current of the beast. He approached himself above the surface. Help, he cried as the ocean swallowed him again. Boy, howdy. Oh. Block the path. Run. Okay. Irresponsible bastard. Felt himself being hoisted out of the ocean. Lacquered hull of the SS Hortensia glittered in the soothing, warm yellow light of a setting sun. Turned his head on the calm ocean, reaching towards the coast of Portugal, and thought, was it a dream? Okay. This is weird. That's a weird looking fountain. Oil, sweet, tinder boxes, double sweet. Over here. Nothing. That's where it gotta go, so let's check up here. Study. Guest room. Down here. Storage. Climbed out of bed and looked out the window. It was completely dark. He waited, glanced at the old clock, and waited some more. 4 o'clock, he thought. It's enough. Like one of those. Darkness in the storage feels strange and unnatural. Oh, machine parts.
Please, let me go. I won't tell anyone, I swear. I just want to go home. No! Get away from me! Leave me alone!
Wow. I don't like that very much. Won't budge. And this path is blocked. There's a tinderbox, that's good. Anything useful in here? Box, cool. Drill part. Oh. Hello. There's a dude down here. Tinderbox. Nice. Drill part. Nice. Can't assemble, need find all the parts. And my lantern is getting real low. Oil. Yes. Oil, tinderbox, and laudanum. Very nice. Another tinderbox. Tinderboxes galore. Good, good, good. Another tinderbox. Pick up the tinderbox, please. And drill. Can I assemble it now? Sweet. Small carpenter's drill. Now what do I do with this? Regarding explosive mixture, Alexander, I have prepared the explosives you need for clearing the flood drain. I can't stress enough how important it is the mixture is handled with care. Please try to tell your feather-brained servants this before you go ahead with your plans. Liquids are not by themselves explosive and should be kept separated to avoid further mishaps. Arrange 2 large vats in the next room for the ingredients. All you need to do is mix the liquids and you're ready to go. Sweet. Cannot use this item this way. Alright. Tried to fit the pieces together, but like the sand dunes, they shifted when you weren't looking. Robert's trunk was wrapped in rope. The lock had been broken by thieves, he assumed. He wondered if anything had been left considering all the hands it had passed.
My journal is gone. What would they want with my journal?
Oh, it's a rabbit.
July 2nd, 1839. I received a letter today from the Algerian governor's office disclosing the fate of Herbert's expedition. About a week after my departure, Abdullah, one of the men traveling with us, returned from the desert. He was badly injured, as if maimed by a lion. The man rambled deliriously about the expedition being attacked by something horrible. The French quickly dispatched a search party to look for the expedition. After searching for days, they found the camp abandoned without any trace of Herbert or his men. Tomorrow, I'll retrieve the things they recovered from Herbert's tent at the customs house. I don't know what to make of it, but I'm worried for him.
Well, he's probably dead. Ooh. I'll take that. And that is, please. Crowbar. Okay.
"3rd of July, 1839. Today I picked up Herbert's things at the customs house. I dug through the trove of documents he had carried and found a log detailing the expedition. The nature of this text ranged from quick notes to colourful accounts of transpired events. I skimmed the pages, trying to figure out what might have happened. May 17th, the day I was trapped inside the orb chamber, Herbert dryly states, "Recovered Daniel after 1 hour of entrapment." This confused me greatly. I was suffocating within minutes. How could I have lasted an hour? I continued reading the peculiar text. Herbert states his facts without judgment or passion. But suddenly I could read frustration into his text. He pushed his men to investigate the underground tomb, an effort which seems to have strained the minds of his men. Madness spread through the ranks, and Herbert had to take some extreme measures to continue. He finally visits the chamber himself, where he retrieves the orb to the surface. His account confuses me greatly. If he has the orb, what are those pieces in my drawing room?
Yeah? That's a good question. I have a crowbar now. Bar some crows. Damn roaches. Or stuck due to a broken lock. Crowbar. Oh, this crowbar broke.
The key. Please, let it be here.
Important key is hidden in the guest room. Oh boy. Let's just hide here. Hopefully he just leaves. Oh, you'd see his breath. Don't hear the music anymore. Okay.
4th of July, 1839. It's done. The orb is assembled. I was awakened by an exhausting nightmare. Shaking and sweating, I retired to the drawing room with a cup of tea. The relic pieces lay spread across the table as I'd left them, but somehow I knew how it was supposed to be. I fetched the tar, which I had prepared to fix the pieces together, and without fault I joined them, producing the orb I remembered so clearly. The tar proved unnecessary. It was pushed out from the joining pieces as they merged on their own, with no adhesive.
Oh boy.
The ancient stone relic now rests on my table. Its immaculate surface and perfect shape could have been molded by a factory. This is all too strange.
Yeah. Strange and crazy. Right. There's a key hidden here somewhere. Oh. That's good. Nope, no key in there. Wonder where this key is. Oh.
Oh, thank God, there it is. I guess it is a good place to hide it then.
Machine room key. Okay. Let's go to the study now. Sir William Smith had been marked. There was no way for him to know that the young man from the other day cast such a terrible shadow. Professor Taylor was the second death caused by his damned curiosity. Letter regarding the discovery of an orb to my most trusted student and friend, Johann Weyer. The most remarkable thing happened as I was traveling through the Prussian woods this summer. I finally found one of the orbs I had been looking for the last 20-odd years. It is as inexplicable as the Heliodromus described it in the Hortus Conclusus. It was as if it was told about an underground Mithrak temple crowned with the unearthly artifact. The orb was big enough to fill my cupped hands, and the texture was smooth and jagged, its color washed while rich. Contrast is not enough to describe its nature. It was an impossibility, an artificial paradox captured within stone. I was staying in a nearby village called Alstadt, investigating one of the antiquated trails, when I found the cavern. I went inside, and suddenly I could verify the truth of these enigmatic artifacts. They were real. As you can understand, this is the most important discovery of my life, but it has also become my greatest fear. As I entered the underground chamber, I could feel that I was trespassing. Because of my curiosity, I did my best to fight these instincts and fetched the orb from its place. I scrambled out of the chamber and into the woods. I could sense something was following me. It bayed loudly as it closed in. The beast, this guardian of the orb, was relentless in its pursuit. Pardon me. I made my way to a nearby ravine where I stumbled upon some men fishing in the lake. Tried to warn them as I passed, but fortunately they remained as I continued my escape. When I heard their cry of pain echo through the valley, I felt such a tremendous sense of relief, thinking I would be spared. Suddenly, a blue shimmering light engulfed me, and the colors of the forest were washed away before my eyes. I kept running through the bleak surroundings. The trees had turned charcoal, black with leaves of cinder, the ground covered in murky water. I pressed on through the drenched land as a glowing ember gave way to the rising wind and rained on me. I could hear pleading screams in the distance as I joined in as pain and fear overtook me. I fell to the ground, gasping for air. This certainly must sound strange, but I had been carried miles away across the Alps to a grassy field outside Genoa. The guardian had taken the orb from me, but still, until this day, I fear its return. Sometimes I lay awake at night listening for the howling cry I heard in the forest. It has been nearly a decade since that day, and I still haven't been able to write about the incident. The last time we spoke, you told me about your interest in ongoing research into the mythic orbs, and I realized I owed you the truth about my visit to Allstadt. Your friend and mentor, Heinrich Cornelius Agrippa. viable. Doesn't look like there's anything else in here. Tinderbox. Tinderbox. What are we sitting on? 9? Nice. Crystal clear. Still a chemistry pod. Ooh, lantern oil. Cracked window panes are held together only by a weak wooden frame. Oh, I can break this window. There's a tinderbox out there. Can I throw something through it? Pick me up a chair. Yeah. Oh, and I'm supposed to go out here. Ooh. I like that. Hello. Elevator renovation plans. Emergency decelerator. When will it be my turn? Have I not shown restraint? My patience spans centuries. From where I came, mankind has not even wasted a breath, yet I bow to you. I have done so much for you, I have gained nothing in return. Agrippa, I trusted you. It was I who, in all fairness, should have entered the gate. Again? Same thing? Yep. Better schematics. Steam power for elevation. Chamber controller. Flow cycle rod. Elevator machine instructions. If the elevator breaks down again, make sure to use the steam engine to build up pressure before channeling it into the machinery. Adjust the levers to get the right amount of pressure inside the chamber. Meters should read up 8 and down 8. Make sure the flow is set according to the following chart. Steam set functions, 4-phase amplitude, complete steam flow cycle. Note that the machine will not check proper configuration until all rods are inserted. Okay, so we need more rods. Aha. Ooh. Sweet. Right, so now we gotta go back out and around. Oh, geez. Knocked down a full tree. Didn't even No, I didn't. Close that. That door opened. Canis lupus familiaris. 1658, April 12th. After a short study, it is clear that the agitation found amongst humans can be found in the dog. Fear and pain induce stress, which seems to trigger an indigenous response, causing the animal to burst with energy. I believe that the catalyst is produced in the brain. It's difficult to determine exactly where and what it is, but I can sense it. It reeks of cosmic genesis. There is an inherent problem in harvesting this energy since the creature is bound to die from the exercise. I must refine this process of torture to enable any real work to be done. More experiments must be performed, but it seems that only human beings are able to produce the amount necessary. Might be their ability to appreciate the severity of the process that ultimately augments their experience of terror. Well, that's just gross. Canine jaw, understanding balance, milestones of human anatomy, understanding locomotion, chambers of the human skull.
Let's see what you have to offer.
Well, now.
What a mess. I should have sharpened the saw. But I can sense it. It's definitely there.
Your craziness? God damn. You, sir, are nuts. Anatomy Frontiers, 1658, January 9th. Further disappointment, the antiquarian's latest findings yielded nothing. Still unable to grasp the inner workings of life and its relation to the power I sense within it. I shall pursue more books on the subject, but I suspect it will be in vain. Since no research has been made in my particular interest, I must attempt to fill that void myself. Typical science, especially early science. Clearly humans emanate more of the energy I seek, but I hope animals will suffice as they will prove less of a hassle to acquire. Well, you're a dick. Oh. Okay. I think I just came in here for notes. Alright. Anything down this way? Just that. Okay. Alright. Alright, checked everything. Okay, let's move on. Flip through the Book of Monarchs looking for etchings and counted. 9 different kings from all over Europe had been depicted with an aura resting in their hands. Gone down this way yet?
You have an ascending room. Will it take us to the inner sanctum?
It will definitely take care of the vertical part of our journey. So, you have ridden an elevator before?
Yes, the Colosseum at Regent's Park has one. It takes you to the gallery where you can view the panorama.
Good. This ride might be a little longer, and in the other direction.
Oh. Elevator goes down, huh? Not working. Okay. Machine room. It's locked, but I have the key. All right.
What was that?
July 1839. Today I went to the university looking for answers. I was able to sneak into Herbert's office and pick up an address book along with some relevant textbooks. Professor Taylor at the Faculty of History was very helpful, and I managed to approach the subject of the orbs. The most interesting aspect was the prevalent trace they had left in our culture. The mythic orbs may, in fact, have inspired the globus cruciger, which so many royal regalia holds to this day. In ancient times, the orbs were held by priests as a symbol of the sun and its power. As I was leaving, I overheard a disturbing conversation. Sir William Smith, the geologist, was killed last night. Less than a fortnight had passed since I'd asked for his expertise. I know it's silly, but I can't help feeling responsible somehow.
Maybe you were. Asking questions that should not be asked tends to get people killed. Oh. Okay. 1, 2, 3. 4, 5. Oh no. It's gotta equal 8. So 8 up top and 8 below. Okay, so that's 4. That's 8 right there. Okay. 2, 3. Aha. Maybe not. Maybe not aha. That's 8. That's 6. So 6 and 2 is 8. Maybe it's... Yeah, that's 8. And 2... No, that's 10. 3. There we go. Yes! I did it! Put that away. Oh, so quick. There are only 2 spare rods left in storage for the elevator machinery. Make sure to only discard the ones which are badly damaged. Keep the others in the inner study rooms in case all 3 would crack again. Oh. Hee
14th of July, 1839. I've read every book I can find on the subject. While rich in legend and hearsay, my knowledge is lack for the insight I crave. I've sent letters to many in Herbert's address book and received answers of varying importance. Today, I got one which differed greatly from the others. From a baron in Prussia. He said nothing about the quaint stories of priests in underground temples. He didn't even mention them. He simply wrote, "I know. I can protect you. Come to Brennenburg Castle. Signed, Alexander." What am I to make of this? Protect me from what? Is someone after me? I looked up Brennenburg and traced it to the Prussian woods near the Baltic Sea. While being the least informative letter I've received, it causes me greatest distress and interest. As I write, my thoughts are drawn to my nightmares in which a most disturbing sound calls to me. A sound defying description.
This is why you don't pick up strange things in ancient temples.
The last few weeks have been awful, with so many sleepless nights dreading a repeat of those horrid dreams. Tomorrow, I shall visit my physician, Dr. Tate, in hope that he can provide me with sedatives to help me sleep.
Alright. Well, I gotta call it there for now. I'm liking it. I'm enjoying it. It's got an interesting story. Just yet full of other reasons to not pick up strange objects in ancient temples. But yeah, we'll leave it there for now. Hopefully you guys can join me again tonight around 11 p.m. Eastern Standard for some more Pacific Drive. This will be the last afternoon stream for the week. Hopefully see you guys again tonight and then on Monday, if I don't do any other cozy streams. But I've been Dapper Fox, obviously. This is my channel. And I hope you all have a dapper day. Bye.